Hello, I'm Holly Schor, Chief Mission Officer with Goodwill, and I am here at the Good News Podcast with Dr. Ryan Foley. Can I call you doctor?
Please call me Ryan.
Okay. All right, Ryan. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're very excited to chat with you
Thanks
today.
for having me.
I wanted to talk a little bit about our relationship, our partnership that we have between Savannah Tech and Goodwill. When we think about the students, what do you feel is different about being a part of the program or cohorts that we do together?
Sure. Before I answer the question, I want to say I'm thankful that you changed the word to partnership, because this really is a true definition of partnership. We're both in it 100% to help people change their lives, get the economic mobility, and really set their future up for success. And because of that partnership, when you think about us joining teams and working with students, the students win. So what we do at Savannah Technical College is we train folks, provide the skills, and get them to the workforce. What Goodwill in this partnership does, it really helps with the wraparound services and really eliminate any kind of friction point that a student may have, whether it's transportation, childcare, the cost of a book, right? These are all things that could be hurdles for students. Goodwill steps in as a partner and helps remove all of those barriers. Working together is a win-win all around, win for all of us and win for the students, because they get out into that workforce very quickly.
Absolutely. I know we are always thrilled to just watch the journeys of the students and see how they are when they start and how they feel just about themselves when they end. It's amazing. Definitely appreciate that. And what I love is the flexibility that you've given us to allow our programs that you're facilitating to be run at night.
Yes. Which
is huge for the single moms and the folks that are balancing that stuff during the day.
Because they work. During the day, and it's not inexpensive to live right now, especially. And so without that kind of flexibility, we're taking away opportunities from people.
Something that I'm excited that we've just added to that kind of prerequisite is financial literacy and some of those other pieces that, just because you make more money doesn't mean you make more money.
Agreed.
You have to learn how to budget with those new dollars and what that means and how you can set yourself up for success. So,
I was just going to say financial literacy is so important, and we see it all the time with our students, whether it's even budgeting for a textbook or an emergency or just even having enough money for gas. But, if we give these people that skill set to understand their money and planning, it also helps set them up for success. So I'm very thankful for that, for you preparing them as well.
Absolutely. Everybody knows our stores. I mean, that's, I think, the best part of Goodwill, and it helps us fund our mission. Yeah. But one of the things that we do in our stores quite often is Roundup. And we are so proud to be supporting Savannah Tech with our Change Roundup. We're curious, do you have any ideas of what you're going to be doing with those funds that you receive from our customers and Goodwill?
Yeah, that 100% of every penny donated goes right back into our students. The gap that students have many times, whether it's financial aid, what financial aid doesn't cover, or even if it's living expenses, right? Gas, childcare, any of that stuff. We want to work together to eliminate those kind of obstacles for students, right? Which is exactly what Goodwill is doing. So any money that is donated, every bit of it's going to go back to helping our students. And you'd be amazed at what just $100 will do for, it could really change whether somebody enters a class or doesn't enter a class. And so just that little bit of money could change the trajectory of a family, if you think about it. And so we're so appreciative of you partnering. Our students are going to benefit so much from your giving here. And so I'm certainly very appreciative of it. But every dollar is going right back into the students to help them.
Oh, well, we love that. Yeah. So looking ahead, I know, and I think some of the things that we're working on. Yeah. But what are you most excited, and where do you see the future of our partnership going?
I'll say this. I am so excited about where our partnership is right now. Even if we continued right now working with the number of students that we are, I'm happy. But I also know what's around the corner, and it unlocks unlocks opportunities that I don't think we're kind of tapping into right now. When we get all the resources under one roof, the efficiencies that's going to provide and the opportunities it's going to provide is going to be something it's hard to wrap our brains around, right? Because we are one, going to where people are, but also bringing the services all under one roof to eliminate, again, any kind of friction about having to drive across town to one office and then drive, in wonderful traffic that way 5 miles, and then there's no excuse. You almost eliminate excuses for people, but also, if people come in and they need help, you can get training right on site. The support from Goodwill and that financial readiness and all those training opportunities excites me more than anything I've done professionally, because I can see what it's going to do for our community. I believe in it, and I'm so excited about it. Yeah, and I wish it was open today, to be honest with you. But
Me too.
We're making good progress, I know.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know what our Opportunity Campus is, we are bringing together 13 partner organizations to really serve holistically our community members. And like you said, they can walk in the door for one thing.
Yep.
And what I'm most excited about is the ability to help somebody believe in themselves. Because I think once that happens, you might come in to go see a doctor, or you might come in to go talk to somebody about benefits, and then to turn around and be able to attend a class, maybe get their high school diploma or their GED, or move on to some adult education certifications. All of the things are going to be possible because of this campus, and I'm very, very excited that this gets to be part of our legacies in our careers and in our organizations.
Yeah, it's certainly going to change the community. And, I think what many people don't realize is how intimidating it could be for somebody to walk onto Savannah Tech's campus. It's not because we're mean people or any of that. It's just this unknown, okay? And if they're already being served for, a service that they need, and it's so easy, and we walk them upstairs to where Savannah Tech is at this Opportunity Campus, it eliminates, any of that kind of anxiety that they have about going and taking that first step. We're going to walk them through it. You're coming here for this? Hey, this is what you need now too, and make it very seamless for all those folks. I just am very excited about the opportunity. Thank you for including Savannah Tech as a partner.
Absolutely. I can't think of a better organization for us to have in the building. And, it's when you said that it can be intimidating. I mean, I myself have a very interesting relationship with education and have been very scared about it. I'm a late in life going back to school to pursue education, work hard, got great opportunities, but that's not how it works for everybody. And so to be able to have kind of that safety net and people around, I know that's what's helped me feel like I can do something. So really excited about how this is going to change our community.
It's for your example, and I'm just going to assume life is what your life and whatever was going on is what kind of got you later in life to do it. And then you get stuck in life and support in life, and that's what becomes intimidating for people, is a change. How can I do something else? But I think what people need to realize is there are so many amazing organizations like Goodwill and Savannah Tech that are there to help them along the way, because we want them to invest in themselves for that economic mobility. It changes lives.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having
me.
Me
are thrilled. It's great to be able to chat with you about these things and talk about all the great stuff that's happening, and most importantly, the people that are impacted by us being able to come together and collaborate and be partners. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.